What is up, guys? Mitchell or Deity, and it is Battle Pass time. So the Battle Pass is some of the best progress you can make on your account. If you are willing to spend money, it's some of the best value you can get. I am going to buy it. It has Bolster set on it for this rotation. I don't have any Bolster set, so might as well try to get some. Battle Pass has been the best purchases I've ever made. The gear you get is usually so much better than anything else that, as a newer player, I've been playing for about 7 months now, that you can get on your account. Real quick before we get started though, I have a download link in the description and QR code at the top. If you download through that link and start out raid or want to make a second account, you'll be able to get 4 epic champions, Tagoar right away, Ugo level 25, Ultimate Gallic level 45, and Lady Quillen at level 50. Then you go to the promo code section, enter promo code Monkey King to get the legendary character Sun Wukong right away. And you need to do that for 72 hours to make your account. And then right now, there's still the Alice event going on to where when you log in for 7 days, you're going to be getting Alice, another legendary character. So that's 2 legendaries, 4 epics to start raid. It's one of the best times you could possibly start raid. And I got to pick the characters for my code. So 6 great characters to start out with. Might as well try out raid, see if you like it, and go from there. Now, let's go ahead into the Battle Pass though. So the Battle Pass has the basic Battle Pass that you can go through and get these top rewards by doing daily challenges. I am terrible about finishing the daily challenges. I always forget to even look at them. I usually complete 1 or 2. I always get the playtime one, but the other ones, I occasionally don't get them. So every time I have to buy the extended pass for the extra levels, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this real quick, and we're going to get into crafting. Okay, that's the benefit of buying these passes. Some of them are better than others. Okay, so if you're ever curious and want to buy them, check out what the best one you can get is based off of whatever set's there. It is different for each person. I believe when you're a newer account, I believe it's something, I don't know. Whenever I had battle passes, it was different. So maybe it's the same for everyone now. But either way, once you buy the battle pass, you are going to then unlock weekly challenges, which will let you boost up your pass level as well. And then you're able to go and claim all of these. As you finish all the weekly challenges, you get some extra of the ore for doing more crafts. But just go ahead, claim all of that. Now we go to the rewards, and we are level 50. So I had to do the extreme one. The problem is I have to go through and now click there. I don't believe there's a way to claim all whenever you do this. One of the also other huge benefits of getting the battle pass is you get a permanent EXP boost. So you can mix that with 100% boost, and it will it gives you just way faster 6 stars. Okay, it's not as big of a boost as 100%, but overall, if you're wanting to get the most out of farming for 6 stars, this is the way to do it. Make sure you have the 100% going, and then you have the battle pass on top of that. It adds up big time, especially if you're doing a big farm. If you're not going to be farming a whole lot that month, you won't get as much value out of the battle pass, but yeah, you just do math. So now going into this, we're going to claim all of this stuff real quick. We're trying to go quick here. Sorry, I could have cut the video, but I want you guys to see how it is and kind of all the rewards too. I'll talk a little bit about them. All the different glyphs are very, very nice. And then you have the reset stones to say you have a piece of gear you want to reset. Those are also very good. You get some extra things for crafting, and all the rewards here are great, and that's 200. So this is going to be, what is that, 20 crafts right there. You get a good amount of silver for this, and while you're crafting, you're going to be selling the junk gear you get for silver as well. So I won't do all the crafts in this video. We're just going to do some of them, and I'll show off maybe in a future video some of the other things I got. But now, one of the reasons I'm doing this is because part of the clan versus clan objectives is going to be forge objectives. So crafting, I'm going to get double points for all my crafts. And when you're crafting, you get a lot of silver back. Okay, so now we're going to go down to the Bolster set, wherever it is. The best one I bought so far, though, with Battle Pass is Slayer set. Slayer set was unbelievably beneficial to my account. So now with Bolster set, whenever you go into this, as you see, this is a ton of crafts. But whenever I do craft, I'll go in and put the rarity charms. Depending on what set it is, I usually save my mythical charms because I don't know about mythical gear. We also did get some pieces I'll go check out, see if they're any good. But the thing with Bolster set, it gives a 30% HP ally shield for 3 turns. That's amazing. Helps keep your team alive at the start, especially I would assume good in arena. There might be other sets that people have late game that are going to maybe outperform the set. I'm not sure the overall value of Bolster set personally, but I know for me, it would help me right now because I don't have any of those super in-game sets, and I will not for a very long time. But another thing with this is you're able to say there's a piece you're hunting for. You have 3 pieces of bolster gear at a certain point in your account, and you find out I really need a sword. You can put that in, you'll get a double chance of sword. And then if there's a certain substat that you know would be super beneficial, so extra HP ally shield, you'd want a high HP on whichever character you are going to build this on. So having HP substat for a substat is good. But if you're going for, say, if you want to put in boots, you're not going to want to have, or not boots, sorry, chest, you don't want to have HP substat because you'd rather have HP main stat on whatever piece that is, unless you're going for maybe effect res or something. So basic explanation there, and probably not the best explanation, but maybe some of you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to say. But I'm just going to do some basic crafts off this just to show the kind of gear you can get. When I craft, I go one at a time. That's just the way I've always done it. So this is going to be crit damage, main gloves on 6-star with attack and speed. That's pretty good. I'm definitely going to keep that. Most of the gear with this I will keep unless it's like a blue piece, but that probably won't happen. So this is flat attack 5-star. On gauntlets, flat attack's terrible. I'm just gonna sell those, but that's 42,000 that I'll sell it for. So I made 30,000 silver with that one craft, and you see I have a ton of crafts, so it's gonna end up being millions that I'm gonna get back. So this here's a piece that has accuracy. It's a 5-star. I'm pretty picky on gear. A lot of people yell at me when they're watching me do crafts and stuff because they're like, oh, that piece could be really good. I don't have the silver. I don't have the resources to, and like here's a 6-star blue boot with flat attack. I wouldn't keep that, but I'm extra picky on gear because I've come from other games that have, it's a gear, they're all gear gotchas, and I'm very picky on gear there, so that kind of translated over to raid. But here's a flat defense 5-star chest. I wouldn't keep this either. If it was defense percent, I'd at least look at it. HP percent, I'd be super excited. And same with the arms, HP percent, but flat HP I wouldn't keep. A lot of the sets, a big thing is speed. If it has speed, you'll end up keeping a lot of pieces that maybe you wouldn't want to initially, just to check to see if it rolls high speed, because speed is going to be the overall. You get turn 1, you're probably at advantage, at least in PvP. PvE, not so much. So here's a speed main stat boot. I'm going to keep these. Any speed main stat boots, especially 6-star ones, are always a keep in my eyes. I know this is like a really sloppy little crafting session, but it's just, I want to show the value of the battle pass. So right here, defense, and even if you don't buy the pass, you'll at least get a couple of crafts of up to 5-star with the 4 to 5-star. And for new accounts, just free to play, any of the 4 to 5-star gear you get could be very, very good for you. So don't feel like you have to buy the pass. I'm just trying to show every aspect of legendary, but it's flat attack tough, but this has speed on it, so I could roll this for speed and try to get a 25 speeder and put it in a mix set, and it might not be bad, especially if I was a little bit newer. I know I won't keep this now. Probably I'll keep it. I'll give it. I like rolling for speed, but any high speed piece of gear you get is very good because you'll just do some kind of mix set with that. So this is flat HP res. Flat HP isn't ideal. You'd rather have HP percent, but I'll go ahead and keep it for now, and then I'll go sell all the stuff later. But here is a 5-star shield. I'm not going to keep it, but see, this sells for 50,000. I just made 40,000 on that piece of gear. That's pretty good. So over legendary has HP percent, has res, has flat HP. It's not the worst for a 6-star. If it goes HP percent or res even, that could be pretty good. So I'll go ahead and keep this. But that is just a basic of what crafting is. Okay, you'll just go in. You'll, at first, if you are unsure still, it never hurts just to hold on to the stuff. All your things in the forge, they're not going anywhere. So if you are still uncertain, but maybe you want to buy the battle pass to get the extra EXP up at the top, it could be really nice for you because it's an extra 50%. So it's not quite as good as the general 100, but it stacks, so you have 150%, plus you get extra silver. So having the Forge Pass going, the sooner you buy it and level it up, the more benefit you get. I just bought it with 6 days left, so I'll only get 6 days of this bonus, but usually that's when I farm campaign a little bit more than I normally would, just to get the extra 6-star ability out of this. But otherwise, if I bought it early, I'm not farming campaign all the time. Eventually, you get to a point where you're deciding when you're going to farm. You have like a routine over the course of a month that you're going to know what you're farming through the whole month. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I do want to go check those mythical pieces that we got of the gear and see where Bolster set is. I did just get a couple really good pieces, more piece of Relentless. I swear every character on my account is Relentless set. I mean, you see my later Makage is relentless set right there. It's everything, just because that's just the tournaments. Doing tournaments, you get relentless set. If you keep doing them, you're gonna have a bunch of it. So bolster sets down here. So let's see what the mythical bolster set we got for free was. I mean, no, but it has res, but it doesn't have HP percent. I don't know about that one. Now the helmet. Hey, we're upgrading this boy right here. Okay, so we want to dodge flat attack. Anything else, I'd be super happy with. Dodge flat attack. Oh, speed. All right, do it, do it. I love rolling gear in games. No. So if this would have went all speed, I would have been pretty excited. Okay, because anything with speed, if it would have went 30 speed, it could be a broken set piece and just throw it on one of my opener characters. But either way, if it doesn't get flat attack again, it's still pretty good. Oh, that's tough. All right, well, we'll stop there. How was the shield? Hey, the shield. We run it back. All right, now we just don't want crit rate, really. All right, anything but crit rate. I mean, if it goes high crit rate, that's okay. If we go speed or res is fine. I can deal with that. Speed, there's some speed. This is the better piece so far. And it goes crit rate. All right, we got the full split everywhere. I know there's characters I could use this for. It's just with the character I have in mind that I would put a set like this on. I don't really think I want crit rate on him, but hey, it is what it is. Crit damage for this one. I don't know. I don't know what all I'm gonna put bolster set on. My idea was maybe Pythian, but Pythian I think I have on Stone Skin right now. I don't think bolster set's worth more than Stone Skin. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Defense percent here. Oh my gosh, I got 3 mythical with the extra roll and speed. That's actually insane. They're all 10s and not 12s, but that's still pretty crazy. So this is defense percent. The bad thing is the ally shield. I went crit damage right away. Don't go attack. Went speed. And then it goes attack. Okay, I'm getting a little unlucky on the rolls, but the ally HP shield for 3 turns heals. And the biggest thing, I haven't even talked about this, is the set heals by 10% of their total HP at the start of every turn. Okay, so you want to build them with a little bit of speed and then a good amount of HP so that every time they take a turn, they're going to be getting that big heal. And just that's huge, a 10% heal per turn. It's 4 artifacts per set, but this could be used for PvE because of that portion right there. The extra ally shield, I don't know what PvE use case there would be for that, but the healing 10% every turn just makes it a general set you could run everywhere. That's the idea behind it. But I believe the protected 30% HP ally shield is going to be 30% of its HP, whatever character you build. That's why HP percent main stat is going to be the ideal thing you can go for both the arms and the chest. But with raid, you get so many stats from everything. You could probably end up building a damage dealer with bolster set that's still pretty good. I'm curious, any of you raid pros, give me some examples if possible in the comments so that other people will see it too. And one, I learned, two, they can learn. And we got flat defense for the boot, so I'm not even gonna bother with this one. But overall, I will go and do a bunch of crafts. We'll see what we get. I'll end up showcasing a character on bolster set, whichever I find that I think is going to be the best, or someone could give me a good idea. Like I just said, I'll go and put that on that character and we'll test them in arena or something and see how it goes. But that is the overall Forge Pass. Forge Pass, very beneficial for your account. As you saw, I only did like, what, 5% of the total crafts I'm going to be able to do with this. It would just be a 4-hour video if I sat here and crafted. So I will showcase the best pieces I get later, but thank you guys for watching. Definitely consider looking into the pass, or make sure in the future when you're getting passes, whenever yours resets, do these missions every day and just get the free rewards, because the free rewards can end up being a lot of crafts for you. It is a little hard to keep up with and get all of this stuff for it. You do need to do your daily missions every day, but super, super worth it. So thank you guys for watching. Again, QR code at the top, download link in the description. If you guys are willing to download raid through my link, it supports me, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.